The only chance I've got of staying alive is to stay dead. Find out who wants to kill me. And why.
I don't mind being conspicuous, but this is stupid. Sitting duck time. Too many people know you. You used to own that company.
Just give me a minute, Crowe. It could all have started here. 18 months ago.
Look.
That's got to be Joe Denver. He used to drop in heavy gear just like that.
Used to?
Nobody else could. He stopped flying that sort of stuff. His nerve broke. He said I broke it.
Looks as though he's got it back. Is he the one we want?
I don't think so. Well, there might be somebody who'll tell us. Larson, agitator, makes trouble for a living.
Doesn't sound like much of an information officer to me.
Larson, there's no rule book in the world can help you. You're out, drunk on the job.
I don't drink.
You came off an easy catwalk like a sack of spuds, and when they picked you up, you were stinking of whiskey. Well, talk to the witnesses.
Your security boys. And, of course, your friend Denver, the dashing pilot.
No arguments, Larson. No case.
Oh, well, I've been railroaded off jobs before.
And will be again. You stopped this contract for 3 weeks.
With a democratic strike.
Rabble-rousing. Now I'm stopping you.
For a while. Pilgrim, you're an ex-copper who learned his personnel relations thumping villains in basement cells. It doesn't work like that.
Doesn't it? Well, there are your cards. Out.
And you and Denver can finish the rest of the whiskey.
Why not? One of our troubles over.
Here's your gear, Larson. Well, I've talked to the lads and the conveners, but there's not much we can do. Not with drunk and witnesses and all.
And especially after a 3-week layoff, unpaid.
3 weeks is a long time, and it's been thirsty weather.
And they got what they wanted, 15 quid a week in the bonus.
You got that for them, Larson.
Yeah.
I can try for a bit of a whip round. Get you on your way, like.
I'm not going anywhere tough. Power stations are where I live.
They don't take many chances, do they?
Well, if they want to stay in business, they don't. That's a 19 million pound job out there. Most violent industry in the country. The world. The penalty clauses scream at you so you stick the bonus rates up. Men work like animals, live like animals. I used to be surprised when they acted like animals, but not for long. And not now. Deaths, maimings, sabotage. I've seen men blinded with battery acid because they crossed a picket line. I've seen a subcontractor keep using a hoist that killed 3 men the day before.
At least some of my battlefields were orthodox.
She took off from here. October. We were going to Scotland, and I had to cancel. I never saw her again. And they buried her in pieces.
You were supposed to be on that plane as well. Don't forget it. Where do we find Larson?
Oh, anywhere the landlord's not particular and the back door doesn't have a lock on it. I'll find it. I've lived in enough of them.
Oh, well. You look like a fellow I used to know.
No, not anymore. He's dead.
Enough workers get killed in this business. Why bother but one gaffer? Rest his soul, anyway.
Amen to that, if Karl Marx answers prayers.
Strange place for an office.
It's a strange office. It's a disputes factory. This is where the arguments and the pamphlets start, the iniquity of the system. All that, the meetings, the stirrings.
No secret. And history's on my side.
Really? What happened to the arm?
About 3 hours ago, I was sent up a catwalk on the run. Somebody had stuck axle grease in the top 4 feet. I came off like a bird and landed in a pile of rubble that wasn't there the day before. When I woke up, somebody had poured a bottle of whiskey over me, so I'm out. And Pilgrim thinks he's got no more trouble.
We're police officers. You are David Larson, otherwise known as Joseph Green.
Larson will do.
Take a look in the cesspits they call bedrooms in this place. Larson's on the ground floor, first on the left at the back. We have reason to believe you're in possession of goods stolen from the Riverset contract and have a warrant to search these premises.
Help yourself. You didn't waste much time, did you?
What's supposed to be missing?
None of your business.
You seem pretty sure you'll find it here.
And if we do, you could get lifted as an accomplice.
There's nothing in there.
You sure?
No, I'm quite sure. What about these two?
What's your name?
Louis Burnett.
Don't get cheeky
Try
with me.
stopping me.
And who are you? What are you doing here? Well, come on, quick.
Could I see some identification? Perhaps take a look at the warrant.
You'll take a look at the back of my hand if you're not careful.
I'll see your credentials first.
Yes, down at the station. You'll love it there.
If you want me down at the station, you're going to have to take me. And I don't think you can.
Now, come on. We got no orders about these two. They'll keep.
I'm glad about that.
Oh, don't be. Get in our way again and you'll bounce.
I can hardly wait.
Your friend's temper will get him in trouble one day, nearly as bad as yours used to be. I came back to find 4 bars of platinum alloy in the mattress, planted, and they knew it. One phone call from Pilgrim.
Where are they now?
Back where they came from in special welding. I can't afford to be labeled thief, not in my line of work. I don't kill gaffers either.
How do we know that?
Facts, whereabouts, check both.
I will.
Started with 18 months ago. The plane crash that killed my wife.
And should have killed you. I was in Durham prison, assault.
What about a month ago?
Right here, 24 hours a day, running a strike committee.
Yes, you organize things, don't you? You could have organized the harbor.
The accident, the one that killed him. Well, why? He's no peach, but he uses his own hands. I'd be stupid to swap him for Pilgrim and his bought coppers.
All right. But it still started here, 18 months ago, on this site. I'd like some details.
The lad with all the details of everything that happens in this job is Pilgrim, or his aviator friend,
Or
Denver.
some of the boyos that hand out your pamphlets for you. Now, what if I needed help in getting some details?
Help? From me? No chance.
For money? Contribution to organization funds?
Rate for the job is all. And money's still not enough.
What is?
Life and irony. If anybody can nail Pilgrim, he can. And that's one comic turn I thought I'd never live to see. Gamekeeper catching gamekeeper.
I've got the Met report. There'll be a headwind. That'll be about 3 hours flying time, eh?
Well, they want a 6 o'clock pickup tomorrow.
In the morning. Leaves it close.
Also leaves it quieter and safer.
There'll be about 10 minutes for refueling on the turnline. I'll need help.
I'll come with you.
What about the site manager?
Nobody sees him much. Educated Edward, we call him. Plans his breakfast with his critical path analysis. and asks his computer when he can go home at night.
Power stations are precision jobs. He's good at it, but it's all he can handle. As Taft says, Pilgrim runs him. We'll ask around, but it'll take time. Where are you staying?
If there's room, here's as good as anywhere.
Especially if somebody's looking for you.
There might be.
Well, at least you can see how the other half lives.
Now forget it, Larson. I began here in places like this.
That's very kind of you. Yes, I'll wait. Oh, good afternoon. I wonder if Mr. Alan Crowe is still with you. I beg your pardon, you did say sick leave? Yes, yes, I heard there'd been an accident. I see. I'm relieved to hear it wasn't worse. No message.
In you get. Thanks. Seatbelts.
Who are the clients?
Just client.
If I come down anywhere, I'll need a story for me.
If you come down anywhere, buy a newspaper and read all about it. A bank in Southampton just lost £84,000.
10% of that can't be bad. It helps having ex-policeman friends with the right connections.
It won't if you stand around yakking all morning.
Afternoon. Have a gin and tonic, please, large. I'm not a member. I'm waiting to see a Mr. Denver.
I'd better leave the bottle. He may be a while.
I can always count my beads.
On behalf of all of us.
You're second in line, darling. That is, if you're looking for free trips in the wild blue yonder.
No. Just a chat. Mutual friend.
The Denver can chat, too. Very well. I'm Drusilla. I'm Thursdays. Fiona's Sundays, and Sarah has the Tuesday pass.
You ought to form a union.
We already have. The Denver Passenger Club. We grow out of ponies, and Daddy can't afford to let us hunt, so we fly instead.
A thrill a minute. Still costs.
Not if you know Denver. His boyish charm's a little plastic, but he does have lots of money and access to lots of aeroplanes. Do you have access to lots of aeroplanes, darling?
Only model ones.
Oh, no. Not the glue and fretwork fanatic. I couldn't bear it.
Have a drink instead.
On Denver's account, sport, or are you funded?
No, I'll use real money. How long have you known Denver?
3 years or so, on and off.
When was he off?
When he didn't fly for a while, silly. But that's one thing we don't talk about. If we do, he gets broody. Very broody. He's our Captain Marvel now. I've been picked up, darling.
So I see.
I was looking for you, really.
Oh?
Yes, a friend of yours said to look you up.
Who?
Jumbo Watts.
Hell yes, I was with him on charter work, trundling the peasants about. Good flyer.
That's what he said about you.
Last I heard, he was on crop control.
You could call it that.
Spraying our dusky brethren with napalm. For lots of loot. Skudos, I think. That's right, Angola.
Yes, and the wind changed and he could smell bodies burning. He got written off airlifting food to Biafra, United Nations wages.
Oh, fool him. Never confuse idealism with money. What were you doing there?
Best I could.
Oh, one of those. Then the bullets got too close.
They always do, sooner or later.
If you're recruiting, friend, I don't need it. I'm a freelance pilot for peace. Tell your boss is no deal. Thanks all the same.
Oh, worth a try.
Melbourne.
I knew another friend of yours, your old boss, Lou Burnett.
He's dead.
Yes, so I heard.
Dear, aren't we getting a little morbid?
That's right, the bastard's dead. I'll drink to that. Melbourne, drink!
What on earth did you do that for?
A little lime
Just trying
juice
to
for
be
the
social.
scurvy
You
sport.
had me drink.
I think I'll go and lock myself in the loo.
And throw the cork away.
You, whatever your name is, do you fly?
Yes, our profession. Link trainers, Cubs, Comanches, nothing flashy.
Airborne bicycles?
Nice and safe.
God preserve me from after-a-fashion flyers. Burnett was one of those. He used to pilot aircraft like he drove his bloody bulldozers.
Yes, I heard he was rather heavy with machinery.
And people. I flew surveys and drops for him. He wanted airplanes to do things that haven't even been invented.
Yeah, well, you're still alive, at least.
No, thanks to Burnett. We walked away from 4 crashes, you know that? 4. Oh, stupid. I could fly cigarette papers around him, but he was luckier. He should have been in that plane that killed his wife. He was supposed to be, you know. I could have said, fly your bloody way out of that. And laughed.
He's gone broody again. Will you buy me dinner, darling?
Shh. In a minute.
Burnett's dead. And every time I meet a new face that used to know him, I still sweat.
Denver could have fixed that plane crash. From where I stand, he had pretty good reasons.
I know. And you wouldn't blame him for wanting to kill me?
No. He aimed at you and killed your wife.
Pull out if you want, Crowe. I told you there'd be a lot of people with good reasons.
No excuses?
No. There aren't any. All I can say is it was my neck, too. We were doing an Afghanistan road job on no World Bank money. We won the contract against the Japanese tender that was giving it away. I made a profit because I started 4 avalanches before I moved a shovel in. To do that, I had to fly the mountains. I was throwing dynamite on time fuses. One went off early. We hit the mountain. I carried Denver out. Day and a half. He was still screaming when I put him on a plane for Delhi. All I had was cracked ribs. That's when he stopped flying. But after that, he was no good for the tricky stuff. Just taxi rides, light planes over flat country.
He's got motive, and he flies like a hummingbird now.
And that includes a private charter service. Helicopters, light planes, or both. This job needs spare parts from all over. France, Germany, you name it. Denver flies a lot, but there aren't any spare parts anymore. Denver's flying bodies. Spare parts don't smoke cigars. Tell them tough.
Borrows overalls, keeps 2 sets of logs, and he does all his own maintenance. He could fiddle the instruments easy. A real Marconi, he is.
And the Pilgrim would have to know.
Right.
That's 2 motives. No proof. I'll get down to London.
Huh?
I'll pick up that transcript, and I'll find out what sort of bodies Denver's flying.
You can't win, you know. Pilgrim runs it. Private security bought coppers the lot. There isn't any law, and if there is, we're outside it. Or you make your own. I always have done. Now you're gonna have to as well.
Just cancel the high wire stuff. Put the gang on groundwork for today.
I can fly tension cabling.
After the bender you were on? Still smells like you're using brandy for hair oil. But why chance it? We've got our own business to run.
Sorry, anyway.
What for, you human? You're entitled. Look, this paid soldier who knew Burnett was just an excuse. Burnett doesn't bother you anymore. You just can't live on lime juice forever.
Can if I'm flying, I have to. Oh, maybe you're right. I'll take the day off, pick up the markers from the Abbey.
And I'll go and play lion tamer to 1,500 animals. Wear a hard hat and tread carefully, because sooner or later one of those boyos is going to drop a rivet on my head.
You frightened?
Yeah, of course I'm frightened. Ever since Burnett stuck me on this job 3 years ago. He made the money, I took the risk. Well, not much longer.
You don't dawdle, do you, Crowe?
Fast car, night roads, and a secretary willing to open the London office early. Insurance reasons.
Your con artist act, fluttering eyelashes at you.
Yeah, anyway, she photocopied the inquiry file on the crash.
Who needs it? I know it by heart. What else? What's Pilgrim moving?
My friend Turtle's working on that. Why wasn't Denver flying the plane?
Just after his breakdown, page 4.
Was he here?
Of course he was. You don't know him in aeroplanes. He doesn't just fly them. He lives with them. Move him off tarmac, he'd die.
I'll have to take a look around the airfield.
Wouldn't do any good. It's all been changed.
I'll take a look anyway. And what about the security men when the plane took off? Are they still here?
No. Most of them are old-timers. They moved on. It's a tough sight.
Or perhaps Pilgrim moved them on.
Could be. He was always claiming he needed more muscle.
Well, we'll have to find out what he uses it for.
Yes, I read you, and yes, I'll repeat. Oh, and next time you record instructions, put please in once or twice, will you? I like to feel needed. Now, repeated message. Crowe's up at Riverset. He's been asking about a plane crash and Larson, Pilgrim and Denver. I'm to find him through one of them and shift him. Well, I'm on my way.
There are helicopter skid marks up the hill. That's the pickup pad they're using.
Stake it out. Watch.
It could take a month.
That's all we've got.
This was going to be a picnic hors d'oeuvre, where I could drink cold champagne and run my fingers through your hair. All I'm getting is hay fever from the bloody grass.
Patience, darling. Champagne's cooling over at the Star at Ham.
Years. Stone on stone on stone. Try beating it, even now.
Someone using glasses up the hill. Flash on them.
You first, take the Donny.
Who are you? What the hell are you doing here?
I could be after rabbits.
That sort of gun and a scope, sir.
You're standing too close to be nosy, Denver. I know why you're here. In Pilgrim. So let's everybody mind his own business and let's all lose our memories.
away.
They call it instinct, darling.
Oh, I see. An urge for champagne and hanky-panky.
It's only one instinct.
We're both allergic to sun on binoculars.
You're damn right I'll record on the pip, and you'd better listen. Either Lou Burnett's got a double or he's still alive. And if he's still alive, why is he hiding? You want my theory? He's looking for me. Then you. And everybody else who fixed to kiss him goodbye.
Got you. You Larson?
That's what they call me.
Buy a drink.
I don't drink.
Then I can keep it short. I'm looking for somebody called Crowe, ex-officer, ex-mercenary. I reckon you know him.
No.
Name of Crowe.
I had somebody called Parrott on concrete placing once. Any relation?
Don't get funny, Larson. I want to know where he is. There might be a big fella with him.
Oh, I know lots of big fellas. No use being puny in this job. Sorry, can't help you.
I think you can. I know you can. So what do you want? Money or?
Or what?
Or break your other arm.
Now, you don't know much about me. You wouldn't pick places that I run. But if there's any law around, it's mine. There are a lot of people in this room, and when the button's asked, nobody will have ever laid eyes on you. You are what you are, like a trademark. Contract spy. Telescope for gaffers. I could have misjudged you. You could be the really big stuff.
Like power stations. Look, what if I tell you that's none of my business? All I want is Crowe.
I'd half believe you, but only half. We're going to have to get rid of him, Diggy. Take his shoes and jacket off and then lose him. Tell Big Jock and Transport I said so. Strap him under a tarp and then travel him as far away as you can.
You better stop dipping into the juice, Joe. Twice a week is too much.
You weren't there. He had a good rifle, and he knew my name.
And mine. Thieves' grapevine. We did 8 or 9 jobs and speeded it up when they croaked Burnett. Word gets about.
He had a scope sight, and he was a professional. He knew what we were doing.
Well, somebody's bound to know we fly copters and planes in and out. It's not like creeping around in tennis shoes. Look, 2 or 3 more jobs, Joey, then out. Now you can hang on that long. Well, the big risk was 18 months ago. We're well clear of that now.
Last one. To the memory of Lou Burnett, a large private pension fund he left us.
Yes, you're right, Lou. It's a dead end. Nowhere. All we know about is the private ferry service, and nobody's talking.
What do you suggest? We just move on?
For my money, I don't think we can stay out in the open much longer. I know when somebody's got a rifle sight on my back.
Yes, me too. A couple more days, Crowe. It's got to be here.
One day, I'm going to go back to Wales and hire a charabanc and fill it with my brothers and any friends I've got left and a few crates of ale, and we'll drive up here and we'll catch every single one of Pilgrim's airfield goon squad and beat his head truncheon-shaped.
What happened?
Nearly twisted my arm off. Both arms. That bloody ape of a fascist hireling Crichton and his henchmen.
What for?
Well, there's this big old hut at the back of the airfield. Tucked right out of sight it is.
I didn't see that.
No, you wouldn't. I hadn't before. All boarded up, painted over it is. No mortal use to man or beast. That's where he picked me up. My old feet dangling about a yard from the ground, and every ligament in my shoulders ruptured for life.
Where is it? Tell us where it is.
No, I don't want any more trouble.
Let us still draw it.
No, I don't want any more trouble. I've had enough. No.
Yeah. Take your time.
Yeah, well. Well, see, that's the airfield there.
Right.
Well, it's right up here. Right.
You two don't have many friends, do you?
They get fewer by the day.
You've just lost one more, me. I need you out of here now. We took this off one of the real hard boys, private and expensive and looking for you. I don't want his bosses coming after me or the police. I've got work to do.
So you lost him?
That's it. I don't know what trouble you're in, but it's guns, and guns mean bodies.
I never bothered you before, Larson. I know at least 2 bridge jobs with bodies in the foundations.
For a cause, everybody. This is for an individual, you. Now, you're not important, nor am I, nor are they, but what I do is, you know it.
History. Planning. That one exact space in time.
What exact space?
It's called the energy crisis, only there isn't one. The crisis is building enough plant to process the energy. Oh, Larson and his friends are all ready to go. The directives are out. They can wreck the building program, all right? All over the world. Biggest spanner ever thrown into the capitalist system.
I still don't get it.
You will. Every power station under construction for the next 10 years is due for more strikes than this industry's ever seen. That's not prophecy, that's fact. Planned, worked for.
You must get good reports of some of the meetings I go to.
I did.
And while it's all happening, I'll keep my nose clean.
Of course.
No hard feelings.
Well, you could have pointed the man with a gun at us.
That could have pointed them back at me.
He'll be back, anyway.
You know him?
Yes, I know of him. His name's John Quentin, New Zealander. He was a venison killer for 4 years, and he learned to like blood, so he turned contract artist. That's his job now, on people. Gulf states, Ecuador, Sudan, Tyrol, Black Africa. Gun, knife, garrote, day or night. He's good at it. An all-rounder. The best.
Put a couple of bricks in that bag, Taff, and the gun, and then dump it in like a...
No.
It doesn't belong to you.
It doesn't belong to you either. Good guns like this are hard to come by. If Quentin's about, we'll need it.
Just don't leave it here.
I could put it in the cloakroom at the railway station for you and bring you back the ticket. Terrible it is, the pain in these arms. I'd have a few days off if I could afford it.
Better take a taxi to the station, Taff, and you're still to help.
Oh, you're a proper lady almoner, and they're few and far between. Was the drawing all right?
The drawing was fine, if we can get over the fence. Taff, can you lay your hands on a brace of pheasants?
Be expensive. Fish and chips is easier. I'm hungry, too.
Pheasants, unplucked.
Dewey Morgan's cousin, mate. It's another car ride, mind.
You haven't changed, have you? Still buying everything and everybody, and they still queue up to be bought. They're laying about on the ale worth it, Taff.
Larson, I'm one of nature's odd job men, see. Not a leader, not an idealist. I don't have any fevers to mend the world to get rich forever. I'm happy as a beer-guzzling parasite that latches on to the nearest easy fiver. And I've done odd jobs for you too, Larson. On 8 or 9 contracts now. All free.
You could be the only lucky one here. You reckon you lost Quentin? How long have we got?
Day and a half.
Looks like an early start.
The earlier the better. And for good.
Airfield Security reporting in at 6 o'clock and all's well. Looks like being a nice day.
They look checked in now.
Seems a shame. I like pheasant.
Well, they were stupid enough to get shot in the first place.
That's all it was. I've kept chickens would know better. We'd better get back in and report it.
Heard the bell. Thought I'd better take a look.
Just a couple of pheasants committing suicide on the wire.
Well, not suicide, not these two. They've been gutted. You can see shot marks, look!
You're supposed to sign for that, Mr. Pilgrim.
You sign for it. And then ring Mr. Denver and tell him to get the helicopter warmed up. And both of you stay here.
Oh, bloody someone. A ringer. The bastard's just bought an identical new plane.
The pilot who was killed would have known.
No, he was a replacement. Never seen him before. Anyway, it was the same model. I wouldn't have known either. Nor with the maintenance crew. No need to change the registration even. Send it off with perfect papers. Just change one figure on the head office invoice paying for it. And it worked. Denver doctored it. And Pilgrim arranged the switch.
Somebody spent a lot of money on this setup.
Come on out! I'm holding a shotgun. I've got a police license to use it.
You talk. I'll take him from the side.
Not this one, I want him.
Not that! It'll give him self-defense on the back.
Hello, Pilgrim. Crowe?
Ask him. Who set it up, Pilgrim? Whose idea was it? Nobody's. I don't know. The other plane just arrived. Then the message what to do, and then a bank slip for 5,000, the same for Denver. It could have been anyone. It could have been you.
Move, Lou. Here's the rest of them.
You go back to the gate. I'll fix this. Let's see it. Who were they?
Denver. Speedy Joe. Good.
Chasing sheep.
Stop! There's no way out! I don't want a way out!
Straight into the tar.
Like they flew Maggie into the side of a hill. What good does it do any of it?
Come on, Lou, let's get out. It isn't finished.
Oh, yes.
No. They did it, but somebody else paid for it. Like who's pointing Quentin? How did he know where to find us?
The old questions. Who and why?